It is. I love it. Friday, May 8th, 2020. Hello, my name is Kyra Eubanks and I'm Miss Broward County 2020.
Hi, my name is Sudan Eubanks and I'm an aspiring title holder.
And we're here to provide your uplifting news for the day. Now for our quotes. Our quote of the day is, to live a creative life, we must lose our fear of being wrong. Joseph Pierce said this. I really like this quote because it's so true that when you're being creative, when you're experimenting, there are going to be some times in which we're going to try something and maybe it doesn't work out the first time, right? So I think it's really important that we remember that and we think of it as a learning lesson and not as failure. What do you think, Sue?
I mean, I totally agree. We have to learn from our mistakes, you know? Totally agree.
And our first headline for today is all about finding creative ways to make a solution happen. FedEx Man becomes ring bearer by delivering ring in the middle of a wedding ceremony. Okay, this is crazy. Savannah Kulinick and Dylan Perkins, after canceling their Hawaiian wedding and moving the wedding to their state of North Carolina, almost had to cancel their second wedding plans because the company making the groom's ring had actually temporarily closed. The company then agreed to actually send the band overnight, promising a delivery time of 4:30 p.m. for the 3 p.m. wedding ceremony. As if out of a commercial, you just see pictures of this FedEx delivery man like literally running on the beach just to give them the groom's ring in time for the vows. I think that is so incredible. So instead of being saved by the bell, they were saved by the FedEx delivery man.
That is so adorable. And like, I feel like if they publish their wedding photos, everyone's gonna be like, oh, that's gonna be so cute.
He literally was sprinting.
And like, you know how they do the after, like, prom pictures or whatever? They can do wedding pictures afterwards in like a FedEx theme thing. And FedEx should chip in, because that's so cute. I mean,
it was like straight out of a commercial. I mean, that's like the perfect commercial. Okay, so FedEx, if you're listening, you should definitely keep them in mind, and also keep us in mind too. Shoot, we're spreading some uplifting news.
As for our second headline, Americans in stable finances looking to donate their stimulus checks.
Wow.
Within the first week of Pledge My Check website being launched, over $18,000 was pledged from 37 people across 11 states.
Amazing.
The number is now up to $70,000 pledged from 129 people across 15 states. Individuals are encouraged to donate directly to the people, causes, or organizations they support because of Pledge My Check. Because Pledge My Check is not accepting donations directly. So 100% of people's pledges reach their intended recipient. That is so
That's
nice.
amazing. That's so amazing. I know of people who have talked about how much they really need that money, especially at this time. And so to think that there are organizations finding ways to make sure that people get the money that they need for the resources that they actually need to have is so beautiful.
It's awesome.
All right, you know what time it is. It's time for our Positive Thoughts Jar.
Okay, it's a little bit of a reach today. But here it is. Drum roll, please.
Brrr.
Today's positive thought is, okay, so we're gonna
like mix it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Just mix it up, get lost in the sauce.
Okay. That caught me off guard.
Shouldn't expect that.
I know. Okay, so time alone is time to build and renew your spirits.
Ooh, okay, so you just read that. Time alone is time to build and renew your spirits. What does this quote mean to you?
I mean, just about self-care like we talked about before. Making sure that you keep yourself in check and always making sure that you're hyping yourself up because you have to be your own hype girl. Like, come on now.
Yeah, you have to be your hype person, all right? You really have to keep hyping yourself up. And you know what I would say here too is that this is a time we're always talking about staying connected and staying uplifted and staying engaged, but sometimes we need our me time. Like, we need our self-time, our self-care. So please take the weekend to have some time to renew your spirit so you can get ready for another week of uplifting news. Woo, woo. What are you doing this weekend?
This weekend, Netflix. And I'm also going to FaceTime my friends, but like Netflix. Oh yeah, and homework. My mom had to. She had to be like, homework. Yeah, homework too.
You're good.
Well, actually, I'm not, because I'm smart and I finished all of my assignments before because they already published them.
Whoop.
So I guess I'll just be studying and catching up on my reading.
I think that's a really great idea. So please take the weekend, renew your spirits, get ready for Uplifting News on Monday. We'll see you next time. Oh, by the way, before we go by, I just have to say, we have some pizza here. You know this was Sudan's idea.
Of course, I love
100%.
my pizza. I made it.
It's so
well. I didn't
good.
make it. It came like frozen, and I put it in the oven. But I used the oven, so technically, like the grocery store and I both did a 50-50. So
whatever makes you happy. And also, this is vegan pizza, so it's really good. We don't eat cheese. So for us, we just really enjoy vegan pizzas. All right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Child, this is so good.
Mm-hmm.
These people, like, if you gave me like a lifetime amount of pizza, I will love you forever.
This is really good.